Would consolidating some schools make a district more efficient? That's a question up for debate in Hamilton County tonight. Good evening, I'm Latricia Thomas.
And I'm Kim Chapman. Today, a consulting firm presented its school facility study. The recommendations include closing some schools that many people in the community see as historic.
We have team coverage tonight. Sydney Edwards will show us how parents are reacting to today's presentation.
But we begin with Kylie Thomas. Kylie, how would the proposals help the district?
Well, the purpose of these changes is to use the best buildings here in Hamilton County. That way, some of that money that's being used in half-empty schools can then go right back to the classroom. Slashing schools and shifting students. Those are some of the major changes MGT Consulting says will save Hamilton County money long term. We're talking 15 schools closed, 21 renovations, and 6 new buildings altogether.
And this is why we say that we aren't concluding a conversation, we're starting a conversation.
MGT broke down classroom environments, building inspections, and how full each school is. They used this equation to figure out what schools to keep and which ones to rezone.
A lot of this stuff we heard today, we've known for a long time.
For example, consultants suggest eliminating the Brainerd High School program and sending those students to either Tyner, Howard, or East Ridge. Then there are repurposed buildings like CCA. The consultant suggests consolidating students at CCA, Dalewood Middle, and then add them to Orchard Knob. That way students at Normal Park can take over the CCA building.
I don't think we jump to conclusions. This is something that we need to discuss in each community in the district and come to a consensus for the most part. And I believe that we'll be able to do that.
MGD tells us that they want the community's feedback before they make their final recommendations. For example, at today's meeting, they brought up that Sequoia Vocational School should be shut down, but school board member Rhonda Thurman spoke up and said it's a beautiful building that should not be abandoned. This is the kind of feedback that they're looking for. Live in Hamilton County tonight, I'm Kylie Thomas, News Channel 9.
Kylie, thank you. Here's what happens next. In August, the firm will meet with community leaders again, like they did today. They'll host community meetings in September and October to hear from people at home. They'll also use November and December to refine the results and put out final recommendations. For a full